Okay, you are now live.
Awesome. Sit up straight, says the wife. Hey, what's up, everybody? Here on Instagram, is that where we're going to be putting this?
Yes.
Wherever online on social media platforms. We're going to be doing some stock your pantry or medicinal herbal phytotherapy cabinet. We'll call it that. But so these are several herbs that we have on hand, at least in our own home for me and my family. These are herbs that I've been utilizing recently and throughout the winter months here. And I know we're going to stay away from some of the terminology that may be censored here. But I'm going to go through these real quick. And these are things that I believe people should have on hand because I think they're very supportive for our bodies and for our immune systems, where in this time in the world, and it's probably pretty important. So Sweet Annie is one of them. Sweet Annie is the name this herbal company gave to sweet wormwood, Artemisia annuum. That is traditionally used as an anti-malarial, anti-parasitic. It has zinc ionophore type effects, can increase zinc uptake into your cells, becoming and allowing your body to become more antiviral in its immune response, so preventing infection. It's also going to help with intestinal and bacterial issues, dysbiosis. It can be used as a digestive fitter, but it has the effects of more of an immunomodulator, and certain studies have found that it has the ability to lower pro-autoimmune type immune profiles and cytokines. So really cool stuff. I'll be going through more of the research later, but you could use that as digestive bitter, but also having that effect of supporting your body's natural immune response. So elderberry would be the next, and if you heard a little baby in the background, that's not the Grinch doing yoga, I promise. That is actually our little screeching Goldie. So elderberry, of course, who doesn't require, whatever you want to call it, elderberry in stock, ready to go. That's what's nice about tinctures. If you make your own elderberry syrups and teas and things like that, absolutely great. But tinctures are nice. You got them in your pantry, ready to go when need be. We do a periodic dosage of this, on a weekly basis. Periodic, it's not something we use daily. Not that I'm saying it would be bad to do daily. They do have studies that take elderberry out to a year in dosage. It does not promote cytokine storm. Studies show that it lowers inflammation in the body, can improve cytokine profiles, actually. So it's really cool stuff. Elderberry is a great traditional antiviral, and again, it is more of an immunomodulator, and again, it has things like reishi mushroom in there, again, an anti or a immune modulating medicinal mushroom, ginger for inflammation, cinnamon for more sugar regulation and inflammation, lemon juice, also. So forest folk fungi's immune or mushroom immunity, a blend of multiple different medicinal mushrooms. So we've got reishi, so you have Ganoderma lucidum and suge in there. So the that is considered the mushroom of immortality. No, you can't live forever, but if you want to get close to it, you take reishi. So, and you don't eat my dog. My dog's name is Reishi. We want to clarify that it's not a dog tincture. Shouldn't have said that, but anyways, did. Artist conch, chaga, lion's mane, maitake, shiitake, and coral tooth. So some great medicinal mushrooms. If you look up and you study the benefits, again, these are immunomodulating. Medicinal mushrooms are probably one of the staples in our family's herbal, and it's not an herb, it's a mushroom, but herbs are more plants. Mushrooms are fungi, but no, they're not a fungus like mold that would cause problems. They're actually beneficial. And they actually have some of the most antifungal properties out there, so they can actually help with mold problems. So just kind of a catch-22. But if you study medicinal mushrooms, they are potent immunobalancing, and that's what you want. The reality is when people get sick, oftentimes they see people that will have severe illness from infectious diseases because their body produces too much inflammation because they can't balance their immune response. They can't have a strong antiviral, or a boost of the immune system to fight something off, but then a wing of their arm, or an arm of their wing, no kidding, but the secondary immune response to come in and squelch that inflammation, lower that inflammation, put the fires out once they've killed off that invading pathogen. But that's where immune mushrooms come in. They help you balance out your immune system, and they enhance your interferon type effects. And that's the next one. Echinacea is really, really good with that. It interferes with something's ability to infect you. So really cool stuff. But again, that's why medicinal mushrooms are in there. Echinacea traditionally is one of those herbs that you would use. Yes, some use it preventatively. I have been supplementing it recently because I've had a lot of people around me having the sinus crud, and because Echinacea is a really good lymphagogue, meaning it helps to move the lymph system, and it also helps you with your natural killer cells, and so your innate immune response to something that you don't need prior infection to give you recognition, but the ability to actually quickly put out the fire of an infection and prevent it or interfere with its ability to strongly infect you or severely infect you, and move the lymph system if there is any congestion. So that's what Echinacea is really, really, really good for. Especially it's been used traditionally for things like upper respiratory and any respiratory type infectious disease. So again, this is not for the treatment of those things. This is for the benefits of your body, so that when you have to face something, the reality is we are all going to have to face things in our life. It is about the way in which we take care of ourselves and how we support our body's natural defenses that make all the difference in the world when that day comes. So these are things we have on hand. Some we take right away. Some things we do preventatively on a regular basis, especially things like the medicinal mushrooms. Vitamin C powder, ascorbic acid, yes, it is not as good as eating a kiwi, eating fruits and vegetables, things like that. But guess what? It's amazing for your kids when they don't like the tang bite. And if you are taking Echinacea and it does not burn when it takes...
It's a straight-up seizure in your mouth. It's not a tang or a bite,
If anybody wants to post video of you taking a half teaspoon of Echinacea straight away, I would love to see it. It would be funny.
Maybe that should be our next challenge.
Right, an Echinacea shot. Hey, Ashley, can you grab the phone, please, in case it picks up on the answering machine? So vitamin C powder, what do we use this for in our home? It's something we don't take on the regular basis, but it is something we like to have because the orange flavor and the tapioca sugar, I believe, is the sweetener, tapioca dextrin, stevia leaf, and then the fizziness of it. You can really hide the Echinacea in it, and then your children will sip on that vitamin C powder water throughout the day, or be willing to take it with a lot less tantrum.
Yeah.
Okay, because there'll be a tantrum going on in your mouth if you take it straight away. But those are the things that we're including in this first bundle here. So get it stocked in your cabinet immediately so that you're not getting that situation where you need it in the future.
Yep.
And don't have it on hand, because it's better to have it when you need it rather than having to order it and wait days when you should have been taking it already.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing that somebody asked at the beginning of the video is how much this bundle is.
Oh, my wife is putting 150. Okay. And are they getting
that for free?
Yeah. So you're getting all those tinctures, you're getting 5 supplements, and is this free?
Yeah, it's a shot glass for free.
Wild roots. So if you're doing multiple tinctures and things together, put it on here. Bottoms up for your health.
Awesome.
What's that?
Link in bio.
Link in bio.
The link is in the bio and ready to go, and we ship.
Cool. And we'll ship it off.
Yep.
And you get it. But again, that's one of the biggest things I think is having things on hand, being proactive about your health and your body's immune response. Because I even tell my clients, patients, all the time that even if I had no access at this moment in time, and me, my wife, my kiddos, if they had to face something, they are healthy children, we are a healthy family, we would be able to take on an infectious disease and not have an issue with it. But I would rather be supporting my body so that when I have to face those things, that my body and my immune system is more efficient to clear it and get it out of the way and over with and done without ill effect, long-term problems, because I want to get back to life. I want to get back to enjoying my days out hiking, fishing, hunting, and loving my wife and my kiddos and having fun out there in the wilderness. So, and that's why I take things like this. Yes.
Awesome.
Cool. All right, we're going to sign off. Love you all.